Okay, so classifications of optical fiber, that means there are three basic types of optical fibers. First one is the step index fiber, second is the graded index fiber, and third one is the single mode fibers. Okay, so again the step index fiber we have to be subdivide into the two categories. First one is the single mode step index fiber as well as the multi mode step index fiber. Okay, and second category is the graded index fiber. Graded index fiber, that means nothing but multi-mode graded index fiber. Okay, so in my PDF I have clearly explained in these categories. Okay, so classifications of optical fiber. First, step index fiber we have to be differentiate into two categories. First one is the single mode step index fiber, and another one is the multi-mode step index fiber. That is the two types of the step index fiber itself. Now second classification is the graded index fiber. So in the graded index fiber, what happened? This is nothing but the multi-mode graded index fiber. Okay, and this third category is the single mode fiber, and in single mode fiber and single mode step index fiber, both are almost same. Okay, like some core diameter will be little bit variation. Okay, otherwise the single mode step index fiber as well as the single mode fiber, both are equivalent. Okay, so now come to our PPT point. Okay, so in this PPT there are three diagrams are shown. Okay, so in these three diagrams, first we have to be understand what are the diagrams are available there. First one is the mono mode step index fiber. Mono mode step index fiber, that means single mode step index fiber, or otherwise we can say single mode fibers also. Okay, so in the mono mode step index fiber, if you are observing, already we know in optical fiber cable there are two major layers are there. First is the core. Okay, another one is the cladding layer. Okay, so if you are observing the core layer, in the core we are mentioned in the dotted lines. Okay, in the dotted lines its width, or we can say it's a diameter, should be 2a. Okay, and it is the core diameter, and in it is mentioned in the 8 to 12 micrometer only. Okay, so 8 to 12 micrometer, that is the core diameter. And if you are observing the cladding diameter, that is 125 micrometer. Okay, cladding diameter is 125 micrometer meter. And now what happened? Why we said this is the mono step index fiber? First we understood the definition of step index fiber. Okay, what is mean by step index fiber? So in step index fiber we can, how we can define. Okay, so in simple language or in simple definition we can say the optical fiber considered in a core constant reference on core constant refractive index n1. Okay, so what is n1 here? N1 is the core refractive index, and cladding of a slightly lower refractive index n2. What is n2? Refractive index of cladding. Okay, so what happened? What is the concept? A core of constant refractive index n1. Okay, and a cladding of a slightly lower refractive index n2 is known as the step index fiber. Okay, so in this diagram also you are observing, we can say this is because the refractive index profile. Okay, why it is happen, or why these step index will be happen? Because the refractive index profile for this type of fiber makes a step change. Okay, we can say why the name came as a step index fiber, because the refractive index profile for this type of fiber makes a step change at the core cladding interface. Okay, if you are observing in the first diagram it is clearly mentioned, the in the left side if you are observing n1 and n2. Okay, so these are the step change. Okay, so that step change, why it is occur? Okay, because the refractive index profile for this type of fiber makes a step change at the core and cladding interface. Okay, so due to this what happened, these types of optical fiber name came as the step index fiber. Okay, so abhi samajh mein aaya concept of what is the definition of step index fiber. In simple definition we can state that this what is mean by step index fiber, that is the optical fiber considered in a core constant refractive index, that is n1, and a cladding of a slightly lower refractive index n2 is known as the step index fiber. Okay, so now this is the concept of step index fiber, or we can say another name is single mode step index fiber, or we can say mono mode step index fiber. There are three different names. Okay, it is comes under the step index fiber. This is the first type. Okay, now what is the specialty of step index fiber, or what is the specialty of single mode single mode step index fiber. The single mode step index fiber has the distinct advantage. What is the advantage? That is low intermodal dispersion. Intermodal dispersion, that is nothing but a okay. So in second unit, we already we are going to study about the total 7 type losses. Okay. Under this, one type of loss is dispersion loss. Okay. Again, in dispersion loss, there are two types: intramodal, intermodal dispersion. So in single mode step index fiber, we can say there are low, that means low loss is there, low intermodal dispersion loss there, while broadening of transmitter light pulse, okay, as only one mode is transmitter. Because आप इसमें जो observe कर सकते हैं during the in the diagram, if you're observing in the diagram, it is observing. Okay, someone wants to join. I think just a minute.
Tejas want to join.
Tejas. Okay. Tejas joined. Tanushri Nichal is joined now. Okay. Yeah. So come to the other point. Okay. In the first diagram, if you are observing the core diameter, okay, उसका core diameter आपने देखा बहुत ही small है. So what happened? We can simply say the broadening of transmitted light pulse. Okay. Only one mode is transmitted. Okay. Or otherwise we can say it is single. और उसमें आप rays भी देख सकते हो. Rays should be transmit in the core diameter. While what happened? It is a straight ray. Okay. There is no reflector area in anywhere. Okay, single rays are going on. Okay, so what happened? This is the specialty of single mode step index fiber. That means what? Broadening of transmitted light pulse in a in as a one mode only, one mode transmitted only. Okay. Another thing is there is no reflection in the rays. Okay. So what happened? These types of single mode step index fiber has the distinct advantage. Okay, what is the advantage? That is low intermodal dispersion loss. Okay. So this is the advantage of single mode step index fiber or monomode step index fiber. Okay, so this is the concept of first diagram. Now come to the graded index fiber. Okay, so our second type is the or under this step index fiber, another type is the multi-mode step index fiber. Okay, so multi-mode, second diagram, it is the multi-mode step index fiber. Multi-mode step index fiber, that means what? Again, we observe here in the multi-mode step index fiber, in the core diameter, that is its core diameter, it is mentioned in the 50 to 200 micrometer. Okay, मतलब 50 से 200, 550 to 200 micrometer its core diameter. Okay, now what happened? If you are observing the cladding part is 125 micrometer to 400 micrometer. Okay, so what happened? Again, here its distance also we measure as the 2A only, or otherwise whatever you can mention, no issue. Okay, now you can observe or you can compare the multi-mode step monomode step index first diagram and second diagram, that is monomode step index fiber, and another one is the multi-mode step index, that is the second diagram or second types of comes under the step index fiber. Now if you are observing here, the core diameter should be increased. Okay. Okay, so what happened? The core diameter initially what happened in the monomode step index fiber, just 8 to 12 micrometer. Now what happened? The core diameter is vary. Okay, so what happened now? Core diameter is around the 50 to 200 micrometer. So during that time what happened? There are the जो rays जो insert होगा, वो rays का मतलब entrance इन्होंने बड़ा हो गया अभी. Now if you are observing the diameter, it is increased. Okay, so what happened? There are so many rays should be entered into the core. Okay, so likewise here there are just 2 rays it is mentioned. Okay, when I show my PDF file, it will show more clearly to you. Okay, so what happened? So there are so many rays should be entered into the core. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the multi-mode step index fiber as well as the monomode step index fiber. Okay, so monomode step index fiber first specialty is at a time single ray should be entered. Okay, and what happened? The broadening of transmitter, or otherwise in other words we can say broadening of transmitted light pulse as one mode only. Okay, or we can say transmitter mode is single mode only. Okay, this one is the first thing. Second concept is the ray should not be reflected here and there in which monomode step index fiber, or we can say single mode step index fiber. Okay, but when you go for the multi-mode step index fiber, the core diameter should be increased. Okay, and due to this what happened? There are multiple rays should be entered into the core. Okay, Another concept is the ray should be refracted here and there. Okay, that reflected ray also we will visible here. Okay, so why it is happen? Because the core diameter should be increased. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the monomode step index and multimode step index fiber. Okay, and another concept is these two categories comes under the step index fiber. Why the step index fiber? और उसका definition क्या? What is the definition of step index fiber? We can say easily define the optical fiber considered in a core constant refractive index n1. Okay, and cladding of a slightly lower refracting. Okay, as we already know the theory, as per the theory, n1 is greater than n2. Why the greater n1 is greater than n2? Because n1 that is refractive index of core. Okay, it is refractive index of core, it is mentioned as n1, and cladding refractive index is n2. Okay, as per the definition, the step index fiber, we can say optical fiber considered a core constant refractive index n1 and a cladding of a slightly lower refractive index n2 is known as the step index fiber. Okay, so this is the basic concept behind the monomode step index fiber and multimode step index fiber. Okay, now come to the just come to the another PPT. In this PPT, you are observing in the clear picture is there. Okay, or we what is the in the first diagram, that is step index fiber. Okay, in this step index fiber, you can easily observe. Okay, or otherwise after graded index, I will explain this one. Okay, then it will be easy for you guys. Okay, so now I will show the just PDF part. Okay, now you come to the our mathematical section. Okay, now what happened? Now you can observe. Okay, or otherwise first I will show this diagram. This is the single mode fiber. Okay, or single mode step index fiber, or otherwise we can say monomode step index fiber. Okay, in this diagram I just clearly mentioned the core diameter is very less. Okay, okay, at the same time refractive index n1 n2 are there. Okay, and n of r, the refractive index of air. Okay, or we can say refractive index of air medium. Okay, now what happened? If you are observing small a kya hai? It is the diameter of core. Okay, now small r is the refractive index of air medium, or otherwise we can say the entire air medium air ka jo apna refractive index hai, that comes under the n of r. Okay, now what happened? If you are observing this picture, and now you can observe this picture. Okay, in this picture what happened? This is the multimode step index fiber. Okay, multimode step index fiber. Now you can observe, as per already mentioned, there are the core diameter should be increased. Now what happened? There are multi rays should be enter into the core. Okay, multi rays. यानी 3 से 4 rays अपन ने यहाँ पे mention कर रखा है यहाँ पे. Okay, so during that time observe the multi ray should be enter into the core. Okay, and it is refracted. And the previous diagram it will not reflect. It is travels in the straight ray, as a straight ray. Okay, now what happened? In mathematical or in the equation, we can say the refractive index profile. Okay, refractive index profile, that means n of r. Okay, that is the air medium. Okay, refractive index of r. Okay, n of r. Okay, now come to the point. The refractive index profile may be defined as the n of r equal to n1. First condition is if n1, in which category is n of r equal to n1? When the core. Okay, core, what is the core? A is the diameter of core. A is greater than small r. Okay, यानी core diameter किससे ज्यादा हो? Refractive index of r, यानी n of r से, यानी air medium के refractive index से diameter से भी ज्यादा है किसका? Core diameter. Okay, then we can say n of r equal to n1. Okay, that is the refractive index profile. Another category, n of r equal to n2. In this case, the condition is small r is greater than and equal to a. Okay, so what happened? Small r is greater than and equal to of a. That is the cladding part. So of course, if you are observing, the cladding diameter should be increased. Okay, always it is the diameter of cladding is increased compared to core. Okay, so in this case, it is satisfied n2 n of r equal to n2. Okay, the condition is r is greater than and equal to a. Okay, r is greater than and equal to a. That means core. Okay, so diameter of core. Okay, so comes under the cladding category. Okay, so this is the refractive index profile. Okay, now what happened? This is the basic concept of in single mode step index fiber and multi mode step index fiber. Okay. Now what happened? Another condition in the we can say if one just I want to share in the PPT. Okay. Just now you can observe in the monomode step index fiber and multi-mode step index fiber. The first in the monomode step index fiber. Just a minute. Okay. Now in the monomode step index fiber, what happened? In the monomode step index fiber, if you are observing what we can say, it allows the propagation of only one transverse electromagnetic mode. Okay, or we can say जैसे अपन ने already अपन ने बोला broadening of transmitter light poles. That is one mode is transmitter. Okay. In other words, also we can say it allows the in monomode step index fiber, it allows the propagation of only one transverse electromagnetic mode. Okay. So of course it is a electromagnetic wave. Okay. So what happened in the condition of monomode step index fiber? That means what? The propagation of only one transverse electromagnetic mode. Okay. When you go for the multi-mode step index fiber, what is the condition? Because of 50 to 200 micrometer is core diameter. So what happened? It is greater than the monomode step index fiber. Okay. So what happened in this? It is a large enough to allow the propagation of many modes. Okay, many modes in the sense many rays. Okay, it is large enough to allow the propagation of many modes within the core. Okay, yani multi ray should be accepted. Okay, so this is the basic difference between the mono mode step index fiber and multi-mode step index fiber. Okay, now if you are observing, it's having the in the multi-mode or monomode step index fiber, we can say some applications also. For example, in the application wise, if we want to explain, okay, for lower bandwidth application, okay, for lower bandwidth application, we are using the multi-mode fibers. Okay, we can say have a several advantages. Okay, many advantages over to the single mode fiber. Okay, for lower bandwidth application. Now, for lower bandwidth application, what are the conditions we are using? First one is the use of spatially incoherent optical source. Okay, example LED. Okay, which cannot be efficiently coupled to a single mode fiber. Okay, so this is the first comes the application of lower bandwidth application of multi-mode fiber. So lower bandwidth applications of multi-mode fiber if you are using, okay, and we can compare the single mode fiber. So what happened? The multi-mode step index fiber have as a more advantage compared to single mode fibers. Okay. At the same time, what is the reason behind this? Because first one is the use of spatially incoherent optical sources. Okay, incoherent optical sources. That is example we can consider as LED. Okay, which cannot be efficiently coupled to a single mode fiber. Okay, another category, another condition for this is large numerical aperture. Okay, large numerical aperture. Why we are setting? I will show the diagram also. Then it will be clear. Large numerical aperture as well as the core diameter facilitating easier coupling to optical source. Large numerical aperture. Okay, so that condition also I will show in the diagram. Okay, in upcoming slide I will show. And third category is the lower tolerance requirement on fiber connectors. Lower tolerance required on the fiber connection. If you are observing that the diagram, in this diagram, now you can observe. Okay, here I will just clearly the comparison of fiber structure. Okay, in this diagram you can observe multi-mode in the last diagram. Okay, last diagram, that is the single mode fiber. Okay, single mode step index fiber. Okay, in the last third diagram. Now you can observe in this third diagram the numerical aperture is 0.1 only. Okay, now come to the first diagram, multi-mode step index fiber. In the multi-mode step index fiber, what is the numerical aperture is 0.28. Okay, so our condition is satisfied here. Okay, how is satisfied? What are the condition is there? Large numerical aperture as well as the core diameter facilitating easier coupling to optical sources. Okay, so large numerical aperture. In this diagram, it is clearly mentioned. Okay, when the core diameter is increased compared to single mode step index fiber. Okay, so automatically what happened, when the rays should be entering into the core, there are multi modes. Okay, or multi rays, propagation of multi modes within the core fiber. Okay, but when you go for the single mode fiber, what happened? There are single ray or single propagation mode only applicable. So what happened? Numerical aperture for single mode fiber is less. Okay, if you are observing the numerical aperture for multi-mode step index fiber, that is 0.28. Okay, it is quite high compared to single mode fiber. So this is the first condition, or this is the advantage. For lower bandwidth applications, we are using the multi-mode fiber. Okay, this is the first condition if you are observing. Okay, another case is, as we already said, lower tolerance requirement on the fiber connectors. Lower tolerance is there. Okay, so based on the, if you are observing the in the first diagram, if you are observing refractive index N1 is 1.527, N2 is the refractive index of cladding, N2 equal to 1.515. Okay, at the same time, now you can observe the core and cladding in the refractive index in the third diagram, that is single mode fiber. Okay, in this diagram, here N1 is 1.471, N2 is 1.457. Okay, so this is the basic difference. Okay, now you can observe core, what is the diameter, cladding, what is the diameter. For example, in the third layer, that is the buffer jacket. We can say buffer jacket or buffer coating is there. And what is the its diameter? Okay, and the buffer coating jacket is a leather jacket, or we can say protected jacket. Okay, so what happens? This is we can say its diameter around 250 to 900 micrometers. Okay, so this is the basic. In these three diagrams, it's clearly mentioned. Okay, now what happens? So always for, we can say, one concept is for lower bandwidth applications. Okay, or we can explain also for lower bandwidth applications, multi-mode fiber has a several advantage over single mode fiber. Okay, and what are the advantages of there? The use of spatially incoherent optical source. Okay, that is example, we can consider LED, which cannot be efficiently coupled to a single mode fiber. Another one is the large numerical aperture as well as the core diameter. Okay, and third category is the lower tolerance requirement on fiber connection. Okay, so in these all categories, we can easily say multi-mode step index fiber allow the propagation of finite number of guided modes along the channel. Okay, now, so hope you understand this concept. In the multi-mode step index fiber, there are it's allowed the propagation of finite number of guided modes along the channel. Okay, so this is the basic concept of single mode step index fiber as well as the multi-mode step index fiber. Now again, come to the our small numerical portion. Okay, in the calculation part, again, now we have to calculate the multi-mode step index fiber number of guided modes we have to be calculate. So in the equation it is mentioned the total number of guided modes. Okay, total number of guided modes, or we can say mode volume. Okay, we can mention as capital M suffix S. Okay, so S is stands for the step index fiber. Okay, M is the volume. Okay, mode volume. Okay, that is nothing but the number of guided modes, number of guided reads. Okay, nothing but the number of guided reads, or we can say number of mode volumes, or we can consider as the M suffix S for a step index fiber. Okay, it is related to the capital V. V is the value of fiber. Okay, V is the value of fiber, and in mathematical equation we can say M suffix S is equivalent to V square by 2. M suffix S is equivalent to V square by 2. Okay, so this is the basic, we can say, how to calculate the number of mode guides. Okay, or guided modes, how we can calculate. M suffix S is equivalent to V square by 2. V is the value of the fiber. Okay, M suffix S is the guided mode, or we can say mode of volume. Okay, M suffix S. S stands for the step index fiber. Okay, so this is the basic definition, basic concept of mode volume. Now, based on the mode volume, one numerical is there. Okay, if you are observing in this PDF file, I have already written the one example, okay, as a numerical. Just I will read this numerical first. A multi-mode step index fiber, uh, a multi-mode step index fiber with a core diameter of 80 micrometer. Okay, core diameter 80 micrometer. It is mentioned. So what happened? Core diameter A equal 2A equal to how much? 80 micrometer. Okay. If you have book and pen, if you have, you just note down also. Okay. The core diameter is given, not radius. Okay. So diameter we can consider as a 2A. Okay. 2A equal to how much? 80 micrometer. So another thing. Now next one is, and a relative index difference is 1.5%. Okay. 1 point relative. What it is, a relative index difference. Okay. Relative index difference, that is del. What is the relative index difference? Relative index difference between the core and cladding interface. Okay. How we can calculate the relative index difference between core and cladding? With the help of del value. Okay. So del value is mentioned is 1.5%. Okay. Now come to the question, is operating at a wavelength of 0.85 micrometer. Operating wavelength, that is nothing but lambda, operating wavelength. Lambda value, operating wavelength, lambda equal to 0.85 micrometer. Now question is, if the core refractive index, is 1.48, okay, that means what? N1 equal to 1.48. Okay, so it is clearly given in the equation, okay, of question. We can say core refractive index N1 is 1.48. Now, what are the estimates? Okay, so first we have to be calculate the normalized frequency for the fiber. First question is to calculate the normalized frequency for the fiber. Another one is the number of guided modes. Okay, so already we know these two equations we know. Okay, first one is with the help of normalized frequency equation, V is equivalent to 2 pi divided by lambda into A into N1 root of 2 del. Okay, now what is the V? V is the normalized frequency. Okay, and what is the lambda? Lambda is the operating wavelength. Okay, operating wavelength is already given 0.85 micrometer. Okay, and what is A? A is the, what is A? बताओ प्रज्वल, what is A?
Core diameter.
हाँ, A is the diameter of, A is the radius of core diameter. Okay, or core radius of core. So what happened? But in question it is shows only diameter, core diameter only given. So we know core diameter 2A equal to 80 micrometer. So now A equal to 80 divided by 2, that is 40 micrometer. So in the mathematically we can write 2 pi into A. So 2 pi into 40 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay. So what is the 10 to the power minus 6? That is micro. Okay, micrometer. Okay. So 40 into 10 to the power minus 6. It is already written in the PDF file. Okay. So now what is the value of N1? N1 is the refractive index of core. Okay, N1 is refractive index of core, that is 1.48. It is already given in the equation. Okay, in the question. Okay, so 2 pi into 40 into 10 to the power minus 6 into 1.48 divided by lambda. Lambda value, that is operating wavelength, is 0.85 micrometer. So 0.85 into 10 to the power minus 6. Okay, we can write. Now another equation is root of 2 del. Okay, now what happened for the del value? How we can calculate the del value? But del value, it is given in the form of percentage. Okay, relative index difference 1.5 percentage. Okay, now these 1.5 percentage we have to be calculated into the normal value. So what happened? Del equal to 1.5 divided by 100. Okay, del equal to 1.5 divided by 100. So what is the value will come? That is 0.015. Del equal to is given is 1.5%, and now these 1.5% we have convert into the normal value. So del equal to 1.5 divided by 100. Okay, now what is the concept of the what is the value of del? Del equal to 0.015.
So in this value you can put into this equation. So 2 into del equal to 0.015. Okay, and root of 2 into 0.015. Now if you calculate this equation, okay, so finally we will get the value. If I mean, all of having the calculator, you just calculate um, in your home also. Okay, just calculate these all values. Okay, with the help of calculator, and now the final value V equal to 75.8. Okay, so V is the normalized frequency. Okay, normalized frequency V, okay, is calculated. Okay, now what happened, if we observe, okay, the fiber has V number of approximately 76. Okay, 75.8 we can consider as a 76 also. Okay, so what happened, it is around nearly 3000 guided modes are there. So 3000 guided modes in the sense what, around 3000 rays should be enter into the core. Okay, so this we can say definition, it is available in the books also. I will show the how these concept will come. Okay, 3000 guided modes. Okay, so it is taken from the books only. Okay, now in the second question, how estimate the number of guided modes. Okay, estimate the number of guided modes. So from this equation, ms equivalent to v square by 2. Okay, from this equation we have to be calculate easily the number of guided modes. So now you can come, ms is equivalent to v square by 2. Okay, so what happened, now these ms equal to 75.8 the whole square divided by 2. Okay, so what happened, 5745.6 divided by 2. So ms equal to 2876. It is nearly by 3000. So now what happened, we already calculate the number of guided modes. Guided modes in the sense number of rays. Now come to this definition. Hence the fiber has V number of approximate 76. Okay, so 76 normalized frequency if you are observing. Okay, so based on these normalized frequency, we can easily calculate the guided modes. So it is around approximate 3000 guided modes. So what happened in this based on this question, we can say around 2876 2873 guided modes are there. Okay, so itna ray at a time it should be enter into the optical fiber core. Okay, so easily we can say, okay, जैसे मैंने आप लोगों को एक एग्जांपल बताया था, in your place, if you are in your home, okay, you can use the glass tumbler, and you can just small light you have to be just kept into the entrance of tumbler glass, and now you can observe there are so many different rays should be entered. Okay, in a single small torch we can say, or a light or whatever you have at the time, you can, as the experiment you can check. Okay, so during that time we can say there are, so why the light pulse should be enter into the optical fiber cable. During that time what happened in the core surface or core diameter, what happened, there are so many rays should be enter. Based on the diameter of core, we can consider, or we can calculate the total number of guided modes. Okay, so in this example we can observe how to calculate the normalized frequency as well as how to calculate the total number of guided modes. Okay, so these two questions we understand how to calculate, at the same time how these equation we have to be solved. Okay, very simple example. Okay, I request to everyone, kindly just work out in your home. Okay, so if you feel any difficulty in this question or in this numerical, you just ask me. Okay, at the same time I will explain one more time what is the basic difference between the core what is the basic difference between the monomode step index fiber and multi-mode step index fiber. Okay, if we already observed this this diagram also, and comparison of multi-mode step index fiber as well as the single mode step index fiber, if you done the comparison also, it is very clear in the picture. Okay, so in this regarding we can say, and we can say the advantages of multi-mode step index fiber. Why we are said the multi-mode step index fiber having the more advantage compared to single mode fiber. This is another, we already know this, three conditions are there. First one, it is diagram, it is clearly large numerical aperture as well as the core diameter facilitating easier, okay, in the multi-mode step index fiber. That is first diagram, it is clearly shown, okay. Or if you are observing the third diagram, that is single mode fiber, the step index of single mode fiber, it is clearly mentioned the numerical aperture is very less, okay. Second condition is the use of spatially incoherent optical source, okay, that is example LED, which cannot be efficiently coupled to a single mode fiber, okay. And third one is the lower tolerance requirement on the fiber connector, okay. So these three advantages, it becomes to multi-mode fiber has a more strong, okay. And another one is these multi-mode fibers, basically we are using the lower bandwidth applications only, okay. So it is best for the lower bandwidth application purpose, okay, multi-mode step index fiber, right? So now you can, all of you, unmute yourself and ask the question, whatever doubts you have right now, you can ask one by one, no issues. Unmute yourself and ask the doubts if you have.